This is where we're going. I don't like either of those options. Don't follow the technology maps. Let me give you a farmer direction. All right, got a small problem. What the hell is this? Guess what's for dinner tonight? It's right in the van, so these houses are all vacant. This is where we're going. 2.5 mile hike, perfect, looks really awesome. So we're gonna type in here, we're gonna speak it. Gordon Creek Falls, Price, Utah. And it says it's an hour away. So we'll give it a shot. I'm also gonna put this on my phone using Google Maps because I found that to give it the exact location. We'll keep this running as a backup. Let's go. You ready? This is kind of funny. Google Maps tells me to go down this dirt road. Apple Maps tells me to go down the dirt road back here. I don't like either of those options, and for them to be at odds with each other is really concerning. Kind of makes sense that it'd be over there, but I don't know. Let me show you this road, and I think we're gonna go back to town and talk to the ranger. The last couple of these hikes have really been a bust because they're so not well marked and hard to get to, and I don't know. I'm not giving up. Let me show you this road. So it's been a pretty decent road to this point, but then you're into this. It doesn't look super bad. I don't know, is this the best part of the road or the worst part? Somebody clearly has driven this recently. What would you do? Chance it or bag it? And it's like 20 miles in. It's beautiful out here, but I just don't want to take any chances. And it's really a long way in. I'm kind of new to the hiking thing, so I'm trying to find something that encourages me and doesn't discourage me. It's absolutely stunning out here. But let's go talk to the BLM Land Forest Service. All right, see the road down there? Yeah, this is how you access that off the pavement, and that's the road that Apple Maps told me to take. Pretty conflicting, so we're gonna go back to town and
starting route to Price, head southeast on Consumer
get some
in 9.1 miles,
advice.
turn right
What would you do?
on Highway 6.
Wouldn't it be funny if you drove that road that Google Maps told you to take, you come down this, and then have to get on that. Good thing it's a short train. We'd be out here all day. All right, a bag for the BLM office. What I did is stop at the visitor center, which is also the dinosaur museum, which is pretty cool. Good news is, she's like, yeah, don't follow the technology maps. Let me give you a farmer direction. So we're gonna go back out the same road. We're going to take the first left before the railroad tracks. Know where those are, we just went over them. Follow tracks, follow along the tracks, crossing the tracks, and then follow road to parking area. Gonna give it one more shot. Another day of a van life adventure. To me, that's what it's all about. Sometimes you're surprised with a van life miracle. Sometimes you're disappointed. I'm not sure yet on this. All right, with the right directions, we're gonna use some technology to get us there to the railroad tracks. And then we'll follow our
Starting route to Gordon Creek Wildlife Management Area.
rancher
Proceed
directions.
to east 100 north, then turn left.
All right, we got about 2.5 miles before we take the road off the highway, and then we're gonna do the farmers' directions. All right, we're gonna dispense with the navigation here. And use these directions instead. So we're looking for the railroad crossing. First left before the tracks. All right, dirt road. This looks manageable. Always appreciate the pavement after you've been driving on gravel road. Everybody knows what this thing is, right? Open range. Look out for cows. All right, we'll report in a little bit. Well, this is something you don't see every day. A break in the train. That's interesting. Right? Holy cow. All right, we're getting a little signage here. Gordon Creek Trailhead. Looks like we do have a few folks joining us today. Awesome. Cool, made it. Excited. So it's 2 miles, 2.2 miles round trip, and I'm gonna pack my bag and let's get moving. Show you the Gordon Creek Falls. All right, got the windows open, fan exhausting. Let's lock. Let's go check this out. I'm kind of excited. That beauty. That's cool. Not too bad for a Friday afternoon. It's pretty awesome. Utah. There's a falls up here. 1 mile in, 1 mile out. See him? Or her? Pretty good camo, huh? All right, got a small problem. We got a creek with no bridge. Good thing I've got my new hiking shoes. They can get wet. I'm gonna try and cross right here and not get wet though. No problem. Verified with the hikers that this is the right way to go. Just keep following the road. A bunch of kids having a great time. And we just keep going. Trail. I hear falling water. And kids. Can you hear it? It's so weird because of the way the water runs and the sound goes that way. Even though it's right here over this ledge, cannot hear falling water at all. Good afternoon. The creek. And over the edge. What do you think of my new hiking shoes, sir? What's up? What happened to your tail? All right, let's go check out the falls over here. Super cool. Got here at the right time because the family just arrived. Don't like getting video with other people, and especially kids. But thanks for coming along. Okay, we're headed back to the van. The adventure continues. I'm glad we stuck this out, got the right directions. We learn, we share. You decide what's best for you. That's just the way we roll. That was super fun. I would recommend that hike is doable. I would say for most people, there's 2 really steep places. But overall, just a good heart rate increaser, a lot of breath, but just so beautiful here. So it's always great to be back in your house. First thing I'm gonna do is pee because I have a toilet. Now, if you're in an adventure van, I guess this is the tree you use. I don't know how that rolls. Stay with me, we're headed back to town. When's the last time you drove any length of time or miles on a gravel road? Can't tell you how nice it is to get on some pavement. Wow. What the hell is this? Well, I'm in downtown Helper at the park. I'm in the shade. I'm trying to get the rig to cool down a little bit so it doesn't get too more heat soaked than it already is. I'm gonna make dinner here so I can open up all the windows and keep the heat out of the van again. Guess what's for dinner tonight? We are doing breaded veal in a lemon butter sauce with capers. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna make dinner. It's about 5 o'clock. I am actually pretty famished. Have not eaten since noon, and we've been doing a lot of hiking. I am gonna open up the windows to get some air in, just like that. Leave these down, get the heat out of the cab. And probably what I'll do is move once it gets a little darker. Let's make dinner. I'm excited about this. So I'm gonna use my cast iron skillet and the propane stove, and let's make dinner. So I got dinner kind of set up here. What I'm gonna do first is steam the potatoes, and I'm letting the veal cutlets come to room temperature so they cook more quickly, which is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna use butter and capers and lemon in the cast iron pan. And then, so we're having veal, potatoes, and I'll put a few tomatoes in there for garnish. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pierce the potatoes so they don't explode in the microwave as readily as they would if I didn't do this. So I typically use the small yellow, gold, if you will, potatoes. That's it. I put them in here, put them like this into the microwave for about 5 minutes. Let me turn the inverter on like that. Microwave beeps. Now if you have a generator in your RV, you simply start your generator, then you got the power to do this. So I'm going to give it 5 minutes here. There we go. So let me get this ready. I'll wait for the potatoes. We'll heat this up in a second. Stand by. I'm going to go ahead and get the propane going here. So hold, press, and there we go. I really like my propane cooktop. A lot of folks are anti-propane. I fill my tank from half to full about 4 times a year. Really only use it when I am in pretty cold weather, meaning below 50 degrees Fahrenheit or less a night. But it's super efficient for heat. If I had single source chassis fuel, I'd probably be fine with that as well. But all right, we're gonna put some butter in here. Let that get going. I usually go ahead and cook 2 of whatever I'm doing. So 1 becomes dinner, 1 is left over to reheat quickly. Since I've gone through the mess of cooking 1, you might as well do 2. So I'm using a lot of butter. So I actually want a sauce out of this at the end. What's cool with my skillet is the lid can be used with my Dutch oven. It's the same skillet. I found these, interestingly, at Cracker Barrel. These are Lodge brand. I really have become a fan of the cast iron. These are the only 2 pots I have in my van. This skillet and the Dutch oven. Okay, I'm going to cook the first one, the big one first. So let's put him in here. We'll cover this just to keep the splatter down, help it cook a little faster. We've got 2 seconds left on the potatoes. These are pretty thin, so they're going to cook really fast. I'd rather have it a little on the medium side than well done. Let's just see if we can get this. Oh, that looks so good. So what I'm going to do is put a little lemon juice in there and a little capers. If you like capers, let me know. I love capers. One thing with cast iron you really got to be careful of is the pan is hot. The first time you burn yourself, you'll remember the next time. Trust me on that. Let's put a little of the capers in. A little lemon juice. Wish you could smell this. It smells amazing. I try keeping fresh lemons and limes, but they just go bad faster than I can use them up. So this is pretty good stuff here. That smells so good. I had to give the potatoes another couple minutes. They were still pretty firm. Put this back on. I'll speed things up. So these are the potatoes. Give them a touch. So they're pretty done. Perfect. So since I don't need it, I'm going to turn my inverter off in case I do need the electrical or the AC for tonight. What do you have for dinner? Let me know. I just love making meals in my van. So get one of the big plates out. Like that. Now, if I had some white wine, I'd probably put that in here as well, but I don't. Ooh. I'm going to call that almost done. I'm going to turn the heat down. Let's put a little more butter in there. For butter sauce, right? Yum! Ow, 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 ow. They do get a little butter on them. Tomatoes on for some color. Not bad, what do you think? Parsley on here just to give it some zing. Right? What do you think? Pretty fast too, right? Okay, let's go to the great room and have a bite. See how we did. Oh yeah, perfect done. That was legit. The whole thing cost me $6 for 2 of these. A few cents for the potatoes and tomatoes, and $1 for the beer maybe. Pretty cheap, right? This video, but I hope you've had a fun day today. I've had an amazing day. Some real ups, some real downs, and that's kind of what van life is. It's full of ups and downs, and as long as you're willing to roll with it, learn from it, then I don't get frustrated as much as I probably would normally. Again, you just gotta kind of tuck and roll, right? Ah. Hold still. There he goes. Yum. All right, clearly I didn't like that. I did get tired of chasing the tomatoes around, so those are going in the garbage, and I've had enough potato or kind of filling, so that goes in there. I'm going to kind of set this aside for just a second. We'll clean that in a minute. Let's cook this last piece. When I go to a town like this, Helper, Utah, I really work hard to support the local businesses. Time to do a little dishes. The cast iron's still pretty warm, so it's acting like hot water, which is awesome. Again, some of you diehards will completely disagree with this, but this is how I roll. Oh, it's still pretty warm. So really fast meal, really delicious, really inexpensive. This has been a great spot to cool the van down, just getting it out of the sun, making dinner, having a little power snooze. I walked around a little bit. I found a better spot. What I don't like about this spot is it implies I'm at the park. And while there are no signs that say you cannot park overnight, I don't want to be that guy that makes a sign go up that says no overnight parking. So I found a spot 1 block away. We're going to go over there and we're going to walk around a little bit. Helper, Utah. I checked carefully on the limbs there, and the branches were mostly just the little leaflet branches, so we're good. But always be careful about height clearance on your van. And what I like about it, it's right next to Main Street, and it's right in front of 2 empty houses that are being worked on. I can get up on the sidewalk a little bit and just right in the van. So these houses are all vacant, under construction, remodel. This is a real life resident here. That's cool. And with the sun going down in about an hour, this will be really nice. I got a lot of sun today. Thanks again for following me around for the day. Van life exploration continues. Thank you for watching.